Hello, my name is Dominic Fonte with Cutler Real Estate. Thanks for tuning in today. I want to continue with what's happening in our economic real estate market right now. So, should we buy right now? If you look at the national headlines, you're going to see that, we don't know what to do based on what you're reading. Like I always say, the headlines terrify, they don't really clarify. So you always got to look a little deeper. So let me show you the first slide. So these are some of the headlines that we're seeing. The cooling housing market enters into the great deceleration. Boy, that's intense. How about this? Home prices decelerate as the housing market downshifts. Or buying a home at the wrong time can backfire big time, and here's why. Wow, that's enough to scare you, right? So keep in mind, deceleration home prices do not mean depreciating home prices. The last 2 years we've had an uptick by an unridiculous, it was like 18 to 20%. Now, anybody that understands housing, that's not realistic. Now, if you benefit a year or two of that, great. Honestly, it's typically, 4%, 3.5 to 4.5% appreciation is normal. And we haven't seen normal in a while, so we're kind of out of sync. Now, all the people like Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, CoreLogic, NER, Zillman, Mortgage Bankers Association, if you average out what they're saying and what they're guessing, and again, this is a crystal ball because they don't really know, but they're averaging about 8.5% appreciation. Well, keep in mind, that's a deceleration. But in closing, deceleration isn't depreciation. And like in some of the other videos we talked about over the last 6 recessions, really we had one big depreciation. But in many cases, the values gradually go up. So you have to say, what is a fair return on investment? What's a solid appreciation? Well, 3.5 to 4.5% is what it's been for many, many years, as long as they've been tracking it. And we've had this anomaly since the pandemic because we were, averaging, say, 18 to 20%. That's not realistic. So if you're just coming into the marketplace during the last 2 years, you're going to be all turned around because in reality, the business right now, even with the rates at 5.7, is historically low compared to the past 50 years, right? But if you're looking in the last year or two when the rates were hovering around 3, yes, that's kind of scary because that cuts into the buying power coupled with gas prices, food prices, utility costs, and everything else. So most important is it the right time to buy now? Well, it depends on your economics. I always like to say stay within 25 or 27% of gross income for housing needs. And if you can find a house now that the market is calming down a little bit, it is a good time to buy. But you want to look at your pluses and minuses. And if the pluses outweigh the minuses, then it's the right time to buy for you. If you want to discuss it more into detail, feel free to call, text 330-418-1535, or shoot me an email at Dominic@DominicFonte.com. Or if you want to check out our reviews, go to DominicFonte.com to see what you'll experience working with me and my team. Hope you have a great day.